next guest is a very funny comedian and actor you can see in the film Easter Sunday and who will be headlining Madison Square Garden November 10th as part of the New York Comedy Festival. His latest special, Joe Coy, live from the Los Angeles Forum, is streaming now on Netflix. Let's take a look.
He goes, Dad, I'm not going to throw a party. I promise. I won't invite anybody. I go, listen to me. Just hear me out. If you throw a party, Joe, and one of your friends jumps into the pool and breaks their neck, they're going to sue me. And everything I worked so hard for to give to you when I leave this earth is going to go to Dip Dave because he dove into the shallow end at 2 o'clock in the morning with the lights off. Do you want to give everything to Dip Dave?
Please welcome to the show, Joe Coy, everybody. I'm so happy to have you here.
Oh, finally, man.
Yeah, I'm really such a fan, and I'm so impressed when people can not just do one of these, but one after the other. This is your fourth Netflix special. What was the inspiration when you set out to do this hour?
This one, I finally got to, I felt like I was in a place where I can finally just say everything.
That's a nice place to be at.
Yeah, because it was hard. You know, the first special, I was turned down by Netflix, and I didn't understand why, and they told me no, and I went and shot it myself. I paid for it, and then, no one knows this, and I keep telling this story, but it's like, I had all the cameras in the building, I had the director, I had the producers all in the building, we were ready to shoot, and we get a phone call from Netflix, and they were like, hey, we heard you're about to shoot the special, we just want you to know we really don't want it. And like, I just imagine the pressure. It's like, that was the only person I wanted to sell it to. I wanted to sell this to Netflix, and they were already saying no. They haven't even seen it yet, and backstage I'm crying, you know what I mean? And I got all my money invested, and I was gonna shoot it no matter what. And I knew once I shot it and cut it and showed them, they were gonna buy it, and that's what happened.
What an amazing start to this whole thing. And now I'm assuming with the fourth one, you have a little bit more confidence. You're probably not crying before the show.
Yeah. And then it was at the Forum, too, so it was like 14,000 people. And I told the story about how they didn't give me the first one.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And I would imagine the location, the LA Forum, is a cool place to do it because you used to, I mean, your pre-stand-up jobs, your pre-acting jobs were right around that area.
Exactly. Hey, thanks, Seth.
I remember, I think I was at Nordstrom Rack when you were working there.
I was at Nordstrom Rack. I had 3 jobs. My son was like 1, and I, there was Nordstrom Rack, and then right above that was Borders Books.
Yep.
I was just doing disposable jobs. So, like, if I got a gig and they wouldn't let me go, I'm like, all right, I'll just quit.
Yeah.
And I would drive by the Forum and just look at it like, oh, that'll never happen, but I hope it happens. And I get the Tonight Show. I get a standing ovation.
That's really cool.
And I didn't know how many people watched the Tonight Show. This is before YouTube and all that was really big. And it was like every other customer walked up to me and was like, oh my God, you were on the Tonight Show last night. You were so funny. I'm like, thank you. And like, can I get this in an 8?
You worked really hard, and I'm very happy to see that your teenage son is also working. Now, how did he get this job right here? He's on the crew for the Joe Coy tour.
Oh.
Look at that. That's really cool.
That's what made me, it's making me sad. Look at it, too. It's like, it's just it's a great moment to have your kid on the road with you. Especially me, it was like I was a road dog for so long.
Yeah.
I missed a lot of birthdays. I missed a lot of Christmases. I had to, and I had to feed him.
Yeah.
But now he sees why I did it and how hard I worked.
It must be so fun to be able to do your job and also have family around like that.
Yes, I love it. He grounds me. I just want to hang out with him as much as I can. And the cool thing is he's famous. It's like he has to get the merch out before they open the doors up because he'll be out there for like 2 hours taking pictures. But the cool thing is I can't fire him and he knows it.
Yeah.
That's what sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I go in my green room and he's laying on the couch. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, what? What do you do, send me home, Dad?
Speaking of the other side, obviously you're a parent. Your mom, you talk about your mom? Has she seen it?
Yeah.
How does she feel when you talk about it in your routine?
She loves it.
That's great.
Yeah, she loves it, and rightfully so. She's lived here for so long, and, you live in this country and you you work hard and you go and watch TV and you don't see anybody that, is being, that plays a character that looks like you or sounds like you. You know what I mean? For 53 years, she watches TV and she doesn't see a Filipino ever. And the one time she does see it, it's her son.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not a bad way to check that box.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you went back and did shows. You went on tour and you did shows in the Philippines. I can't imagine how they feel when you show up there.
That was nuts, man. The first time I went, we sold out the arena and then shot a special there because I asked Netflix if I could shoot one there. And they let me. And then I just recently, I was there 2 weeks ago, and we sold 10,000 tickets on a Wednesday.
Wow, man. That's
crazy.
Really something. That is not an easy thing to do, but I imagine, I feel like they're getting, two for the price of one, and that one get to see a comedian they love, obviously, and also, it's someone that they can be extra proud of. It must be just a great night for them as well. I'm sure their money well spent.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I also want to, before you go, you've got a movie, Easter Sunday.
That was crazy. The way I got Easter Sunday is my second Netflix special, coming in hot. Steven Spielberg watched it, and then they called us in for a general, and I thought it was just a general for Amblin, and I thought I was just gonna go in there and be a general. I pitch my story, they tell me about them, and then we just leave and forget the whole thing happened, right? And I walk in, and it was like every single person's like, "Oh, Steven loves you. Oh my God, Steven can't stop talking about your special. Steven loves you. Oh my God, Steven can't stop talking about your special." And I'm like, to the point where I'm like, "Are you talking about Steven from accounting?" Like, is there a Filipino named Steven that's bragging about me? I want to meet this Steven. And they were like, "No, it's Mr. Spielberg, and he wants to make a movie with you." And I pitched Easter Sunday. It was a movie I've been thinking about for a long time, and they bought it in the room. And it's kind of cool to have the GOAT be on your side, because the minute he bought it, he was like, "Oh, we're making it, like, now." And it was that fast. He only made Jurassic World in my movie. And you know how cool that was to take my son to watch Jurassic World and, like, my trailer open that movie. It was such a surreal moment.
Well, it's really all well earned. You put in the hours, and thank you so much for making time for us tonight.
Thank you.
Joe Coy, everybody, Joe Coy, live from the Los Angeles Forum, is streaming now on Netflix. We'll be right back with more Late Night.